Hello, hello. I'm your host, Elena Isis, and welcome to Illuminate Your Truth. So happy to be here today. Really excited about today's episode. It's a topic that I always enjoy talking about, and so here goes. So we're going to be talking about womb healing, womb awakening. And I really feel like there's a lot of women, there's also men too coming online as far as feeling like they really need to start connecting with their wombs. Anytime I hear somebody say that, I get all excited and I'm like, yes, you feel the call, because I remember years ago when I felt that call to heal my womb. It actually, I heard the call whenever I was trying about children and having children. And I just knew, I don't know how I knew, but I just knew that I needed to heal my womb before I carried a physical child in there. And so I got to work. And today I wanted to share some of the things that I did to heal my womb and to start not only healing my womb, but connecting with my womb and really allowing myself to listen to what she has to say to me. If you know me, you know that I really just enjoy talking to all of the life around us. So I love talking to spirits. I love talking to spirit guides, ascended masters. Love talking to my chakras and yeah, my womb. I thoroughly enjoy talking to my womb. Speaks. She's very fiery. She will not fret about telling you the truth of something. Learn that if you start connecting with your womb. If you ever feel those gut moments, that's her. She's really loud. But I want to share some things that I've learned along my journey that have helped me to connect and heal my womb space. This message is addressed to the womb priestesses, the sex priestesses, the modern day priestess in this crazy world we're living in today. Your mission, if you find that you are probably one of those types of priests, as a priestess in general on earth here, you may feel called to connect with your womb or heal your womb. It's a pretty common mission between priestesses. Bodies are divine. Our bodies represent a lot. We are spiritual alchemists doing a divine work, the work of transmuting our pain, trauma, suffering, also transmuting the pain and suffering and trauma of our ancestors, those that came before us, our ancient grandmothers, grandfathers, aunts, uncles, cousins. That's our mission. Okay, they're our mission. And it's a beautiful mission. Men, you can also be priests and have haras, is what they call them. Their womb is called a hara. And same fiery, passionate energy there, creativity, sexuality in that spot. But a lot of us have this mission of healing our wombs, awakening them, and healing our trauma, sexual trauma, those that came before us, their trauma. And it's a hefty mission, but you got to start. If you feel it's your call, just dive on in. I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how to start. Okay, so let's go. All right, so how are we starting with this? Like, what are we doing here? You have not ever spoke to your body on this level before. You're probably like, how in the world am I gonna do that? Okay, well, we're gonna start with communication. All right, you know how to start talking to a physical person. You're gonna just start talking to your womb like that. You're starting a relationship. You really want to utilize your womb and allow her to guide you. So you're going to get on a level with her. And I really like meditation. Meditation allows for that silence and that space so that you can hear her speak, because she's going to be subtle speaking to you. So you're really going to have to relax and just sit back and listen. I really like to meditate. I would spend maybe 5 minutes a day and focus your intention on connecting with your womb and sitting in silence until you hear her. And a lot of times I like to journal while I'm doing this. And whenever I hear something, I will just start writing. And if I have a question, I'll write the question and then I'll just start writing. This work, you don't want to be thinking too much because the minute you're like thinking about what you're hearing, you're questioning it and then it's not getting written down. And then you're like, I don't know if I just made that up or if I'm actually hearing it. You have to trust yourself. What you hear, what you feel, write it down. And you could just start going to your womb, for guidance and sitting there. It's called spirit writing. Just journaling and listening to her and writing down the information that she has to share with you. I really feel like that is a good start. It's just sitting, being quiet, no judgment, and allow what she needs to say to come through. You're going to journal your conversations regularly and treat this like a friendship, like a physical friendship, but it's a little different. And she will really guide you in the direction of what you need to heal, what you need to focus on, and you'll have that extra communication and information, which will help guide you down that healing journey. The next step is touch. So you want to like get on a physical level with your womb as well. If your womb is located, your sacral chakra and your womb are the same area here, right underneath your belly button. And this area, it's just really great to massage. At least say do some nice oils. You could do an orange or a ylang ylang oil. Those two oils are really great for stimulating the womb and uplifting the womb space. So maybe mixing some of those essential oils with like a carrier oil like grapeseed and just kind of massaging your womb and just setting the intention to send love and healing there and maybe asking for her to open up to you while you're doing this massage and just jotting down anything you feel, see, hear, experience during that. It's all about getting on a one-on-one level and just dedicating time and energy to those little moments of connection that you can create with you and your womb. It can be really beautiful. Another thing you can do is you can incorporate crystals. I love working with crystals. You can find different ones like that'll match the chakra. So we're working with the sacral chakra. So you can do carnelian, moonstone is excellent for this area as well, rose quartz, garnet. And it's really great for opening up the sexuality and the creativity. Carnelian is that really strong energy, that creativity, and also that sexuality as well. Moonstone is that intuitive side, that intuition, that feminine energy, and that rose quartz is that love, that self-acceptance, that self-love, that beautiful, just sweet, yeah, sweet energy, which I think we don't get enough of that sweetness. Get that from rose quartz. So those energies just around your womb, maybe try placing them on your womb body, physically laying them on your body for a few minutes out of the day, maybe before bed, maybe before you get out of bed. You just want these energies around you, maybe massaging these crystals on your womb and just speaking life into it, saying prayers over yourself and just really enjoy the fresh, new, higher energy that you can kind of play with on your body and experience and make these moments magical because then you're really going to experience those miracles and those moments when you're having these epiphanies and you're realizing that you're doing something like you're moving energy or you're transmuting energy and wow, I feel a little bit better. Interesting. Like, let's go into this more. It's all I don't think anybody ever really knows 100% what they're doing. Like, if you're doing this work and you're not like following a book or like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, I have reference books that I use. I have lots of authors that have really good stuff, but I really like to mix and match different methods, different things that vibe with me. So I don't think there's a wrong way to do it. I think we're all going through this journey and we're like, okay, what do I need to do to heal myself? I need to focus on my womb. Great. Let's do the things that I feel can help with that. And God gives us all these things around us, like herbs and crystals and all these things that are just that really help raise our physical vibration, like on these bodies, that we have. And so let's utilize what we have physically, but also spiritually, and we'll get into that. But utilize what we physically have around us to help heal, to shake up energies in us, to shake up the energies in our womb, because we store so much trauma there that it needs released. Not only us, but we have trauma from past lives, ancestors. It's just all piled up in there, and it's really just time for us to be like, okay, I'm gonna shake it up, and I'm really gonna try to heal that. So yeah, crystals, do it. Try them out. See if you like it. So now let's get to the spiritual healing. The how can we spiritually heal, sending in higher energy into your womb, into your yoni, into yourself. You can do this by using different types of methods. So let's go into a couple. Reiki, that's a really common energy healing practice that's utilized all over the world. Really love Reiki. I think that it does some real good in the world. And if you would either do Reiki or someone who practices Reiki and you can go to them and get a session, I would definitely do that. Do it on yourself if you are a practitioner, and send that energy up your yoni into your womb space and let it do its work. I would also suggest flowing light codes. I really love working with light codes. I honestly don't work with them enough, if you ask me, but I really enjoy working with light codes. I'll blurt off a couple here. If you don't even know of any light codes, I'm just going to say a few for you. There's the Rose Code. Really love working with Mother Mary, Jesus, and Mary Magdalene whenever I'm using this light code. So also I work with the Arcturian Blue Ray. It's from the Arcturians. Really good at clearing any types of trauma, negative energy. I really like working with that light code. The Azor codes I love working with. I have a YouTube video about the Azor codes. I think I also did a podcast episode on it as well at some point. Go check that out. The Azor codes. That light code is from Atlantis, and it is just an abundance, light, frequency, wealth, positive energy, amazing light code. Love it. Those are like my main three light codes that I work with. But you have these light codes that you're connecting with. A lot of us are working with different extraterrestrials. A lot of us are working with different ascended masters. And they have so many light codes too that they're sharing with us as humans. Use your discernment always with whatever you're receiving. But we all have different ones that we're working with as spiritual workers, spiritual healers. Those are what I work with. Do your research, ask your guides, look it up. I'm sure you can find some information about these codes somewhere, I would hope. But yeah, send higher energy there. The work, like send the light codes into your wombs. Send that energy, that shake it up. We are here to shake it up. We want to see, we want to experience, like we're clearing our ancestors' trauma. We're going to have to see their trauma a lot of the time. A lot of times we're going to have to see it. A lot of times we're going to have to feel it, experience it. That's what transmutation is. That's what alchemy is, transmuting energy. And so you'll be sending energy into your womb, into your yoni, into your sacred spaces, and all of a sudden you will be seeing visions. You'll be seeing stories. You'll be seeing past lives. You'll be seeing ancestors. You'll be seeing things being released. Sometimes you'll see entities being released. Through this work, you will release energy that has been stored in you from lifetimes. Okay? You have the power because you have this physical body and you're on earth now, and you are you're everything. You're how the healing for your whole familial generations, ancestors, you're the one. And it's going to happen through you and your body. So send higher energy there, because that's where it needs to go in order for the healing to start. In order for the healing to happen, we have to send it there. Now, if you work with extraterrestrials, or you work with Jesus, or you work with Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, or you working with other guides, I don't know. A lot of them have their own light codes. A lot of them have their own healing energies that they work with on just like, them themselves that they could use in a healing session for you. They want to help you. They want to help you. They want to help. They want to heal you. They want to help as much as they can. So use your discernment, but utilize, their help. One more thing about healing, do a sound bath. I don't know if you've ever seen or gone to a sound bath session, but it is amazing. I just going to a sound bath and laying down and just feeling release of stagnant energy that I may have picked up and I really don't want, or energy that has been in me for a while. A lot of times you can set intentions on releasing if you know what you want to release. And just really, I love sound baths with gongs and the singing bowls, the crystal bowls. I love all that. I think that those are very healing tools. We are light and sound. And so any kind of higher sound like that is really just going to heal you on so, so many levels. So utilize that. Find a good sound healer. Even really love the tuning forks too. I really think those are really healing and releasing as well. So also that would work as well. Again, focused intention. Okay, definitely. So another tip on how we can start this relationship with our womb is by practicing sacred menstruation. This is a huge one. So huge because we are no longer talking any crap on our period. Like, you have to shift your perspective and you have to start thinking of this time of the month as a mystical, spiritual time. This time is when you are at your most, say, you're more psychic. You feel like you're more psychic whenever you are bleeding. You're more connected to the spirit world and you have a heightened sense of intuition. I love, 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 love it because I just like, not only do I want to be alone, a lot of that time, but it's when I my best connecting with my guides and journaling and really figuring things out for myself because I can go inward. But it's a really powerful time because it's where we feel most connected to the spirit world and to everything around us. So, yeah, what can we do to practice sacred menstruation? Well, first I would say start to free bleed. That means not wearing a pad or a tampon and just allowing your blood to grace the earth. Summertime, I really like to walk around without anything on. Like, I'll put like a long skirt on, and you can walk around outside. And whenever your blood hits the earth, you just connecting more. Your DNA is connecting with the land that you reside on, and it can be a really beautiful thing. You can offer your blood to a tree and actually make it an offering for a specific tree, or if you are out in the woods and walking around and you see one that you would like to dedicate that to. I think that's a beautiful ritual that you can do, and it just honors yourself, your body, and nature, which is why we're here. We got to show our respect and our love for her. She does a lot for us. You gotta just honor your whole self throughout while you're menstruating because we are sensitive and we are so, so powerful. And you gotta just give yourself props and rest and just connect with your flow. Connecting with your flow, whenever you're free bleeding, you're actually feeling whenever your body releases the blood. You're actually feeling it run down your leg. You're feeling that connection, how often you're bleeding. You can't feel those things when you're wearing a tampon. Okay, you can't feel that. It really allows you to get synced up. Oh my gosh, you could follow, yeah, follow your cycle. Like women, we go through 4 seasons, start following your cycle. That can be beautiful. And some people plan, their whole month around a woman's cycle, and do what you gotta do to become in tune with your femininity. It's such a hard word. Yes, you have to, because that's how we're gonna connect back to ourselves. That's how we're gonna love ourselves again. I always used to hate when I got my period. Like, oh God, it's back, but then, and that's a horrible way to think about it, because it's really a beautiful thing. And it's okay. Like, women, we are, it's a little touchy time, because, we are very sensitive and a little fragile. But, we're women, and that's okay. That's okay. My next one is, like I said, take a damn bath. Take a bath, a spiritual bath. Spiritual baths are excellent for cleansing energy. And like I said, make it a whole ritual. Light a candle, light some incense, get the smells going, and get in the water. Water is like one of the most high vibrational things on this planet. Water, yes, get in it. And set the intention to heal, to release anything that may be stuck in your womb, in your yoni, anything. And we need to start clearing the energy of our exes. Okay, this is a number one thing. You can do this in a spiritual bath, setting the intention to release through a releasing ritual, but we need to start releasing the energy of our exes. This is like so vital. We hold their energy within us, within our wombs. So we really need to just kind of love using Archangel Michael to cut cords or to release negative energy that may be stuck in my womb. But we have to start releasing the energy of our exes, and just stating that, and praying that, just to release that energy. Please do it. And the water is an excellent, 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 excellent thing to be in while stating this release, because you have that high vibrational water, and it's just surrounding you, and you're setting this intention. Yes, we have to do that, because this is also going to heal your womb. It's going to open up more space. It's going to give you more of your energy. It's going to free you from others' energy. And it's going to give you more of a grasp on what's going on in there, and freeing it up, releasing negative, energy, or releasing, who knows? Whenever you get in there, you would be surprised on things that you will see leave. Yeah, yeah. It can get really interesting. Let's just say that. But we have to start releasing our exes from our wombs. That is like number one. If you take anything from this episode, please take that. But yeah, definitely do that. Take a bath, put salt in it. Salt can be a really, really good catalyst for cleansing and purifying. And yeah, set the intention and clear. Send you can do, I really like listening to things on YouTube. There's some like frequency videos that you can listen to. Use your discernment, obviously. Playing something like that, a sound frequency, can really help, a healing frequency. And yeah, start doing the work. There's so many things that you can do on your own. You don't really want to rely too much on going to other people all of the time. A lot of this work you can do on your own. A lot of this work you can do with the help, always, from your spirit guides. They can always help you. But doing this work on your own really allows you to be empowered. It empowers yourself, and it really can help you heal and just build your confidence more. Because I think if you are a psychic and you really just want to get better, and you want to connect more, and you want to be able to talk to different kinds of, spirits or beings, you really just have to trust yourself. And sometimes it's, confusing. Sometimes maybe you just don't know, but it's okay. You're gonna get it. It takes time to trust yourself. Takes time, but you will get there. I promise you that. Just be consistent, and don't give up. Don't give up. But yeah, bath. So good for healing, so good for releasing. And you just have all these different things around you that you can use to start this journey. Wow, this was great. I enjoyed this. I think I may have to make a part two because I have more topics that I want to discuss about this, and I have a few more ways that I think can really help you all heal your womb and start moving in, a positive direction there. And yeah, definitely. All right. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really enjoyed talking to you all for this episode. I really love talking about womb healing and awakening. Head on over to my Instagram page, Illuminate Your Truth Podcast, and go follow me on there. I'm also on YouTube, Rose Priestess Path. So yeah, so go check it out. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye for now.